Login complete. Welcome to Alyx's world.
Hello all, and welcome to Alyx's world, a safe space for wrestling fans like you, unless you're under 10 years old. I'm your host, Alyx, just Alyx. Let's get right to it. Ladies and gentlemen, Maxwell Jacob Friedman, the current AEW World Heavyweight Champion, has heat. I know, right? It's like it's Tuesday. But this particular heat isn't your typical wrestling heel heat. Some people are legitimately offended by what MJF did. He crossed the line. Again, it must be Tuesday. Let's get to the story. Last night, during the, what people are calling, greatest Iron Man match in wrestling history between MJF, Bryan Danielson, 60-minute Iron Man match to main event the show, we see MJF walk into the crowd. And while he was in the crowd, he saw a woman holding a beverage. He then saw a kid sitting next to that woman. And then in that moment, MJF decided, I'm going to be a douchebag. Grabs the beverage, tosses the water or the liquid substance on the pants of the child, and keeps walking. Now, let's be honest, when this first happened, a lot of you, including me, thought, haha, what a savage. Screw them kids. F them kids. Can't cuss right now. Gotta wait 3 minutes. But everyone initially was like, all right, he's being a heel. That's his character. We also thought there's no way in hell that's not a plant because that's a bit overboard. They most likely paid that kid to just sit there and take it on the pants. Not a big deal. Let's keep it moving, right? Unfortunately, that's not the case. In fact, it's a lot worse than that. So, the kid was not a plant. It was a fan who wasn't trying to be involved in the show, at least in this particular way. But still, MJF went off script, grabbed some, what he thought was water, and tossed it on the pants of the kid. Didn't throw it in his face. It didn't go anywhere near the upper part of his body. Just went right on his lap and kept it moving. So, to me, all right, whatever. It's one of those things where he was just being a heel. He didn't harm the body. If he had tossed it in the kid's face, that'd be one thing. But he threw it on his pants. Your pants got wet. You alright. You know what I mean? Oh, but there's more to the story. Oh, it gets worse. So apparently, and this is coming from what people are saying backstage, the beverage was not water. It was tequila. Alcohol. Now that's a bit different. Has this been confirmed yet? No wrestling news sources have come out and legitimately confirmed the details, but I'm hearing that there was tequila, alcohol in that bottle, which now I'm looking at the parent, looking at her kind of sideways. Why are you sneaking tequila in a bottle for into the arena? Also, why are you drinking it near your child? You know, like, as someone who used to watch kids for a living, a lot of red flags are going off with this situation. Why was there even tequila near this child? So that alone is already just kind of messing with me. But all right. So MJF was in the moment, didn't think about what was in the bottle and just threw it on the kid to get him wet, get some heat, be a douchebag. And that happens. Sometimes you're in the moment, you're just trying to get heat. Well, if it was tequila, yeah, you can't really defend that. Honestly, the fact that he threw water on someone that's not a plant, you know, I can understand where there's heat to be had with that. But at the end of the day, he didn't throw it in the kid's face. The kid didn't get hurt. He didn't shoot like shoot fight the kid, just do some liquid on his pants. He'll live. You know what I mean? But anyways, there's more to the story. Oh yeah, we're far from done. So after the show was over with, the mother and the kid were very upset. Oh, how dare MJF be such an asshole. I can cuss now. Be such an asshole. Like, that's not him doing his job, you know? But they made a fuss, caused a stink. AEW officials decided to get involved. Word got to Tony Khan. Tony Khan decided to step in. And to make this right, Tony told the kid, I'll let you come backstage and meet your favorite wrestler. Which was Powerhouse Hobbs, by the way. I might have to pull up the photo here. Let me see if I can find it real quickly. I don't have to look too far. It's right here. But yeah, he got a chance to meet his favorite wrestler. And all he had to do was get his pants wet? Huh? Really? Yeah, right here. That's him right there. That's the kid whose pants got wet, and that's him meeting Powerhouse Hobbs. Wow. Got some liquid on your pants, and you got to meet your favorite wrestler. Now, I'm also hearing Tony Khan gave him free tickets to AEW Dynamite this Wednesday to see his favorite wrestler compete for the TNT title. Hold up. Wait a minute. Okay. You mean to tell me that MJF throws some liquid on your pants? Again, people are telling me it's tequila. It looks like water. Honestly, look at the photo. Looks like water to me, but whatever. He threw some liquid on the kid's pants. And as a result, you got free tickets to Dynamite, and you got to meet your favorite wrestler. Why are we mad about this? And I say we because if you go on Twitter, everyone's upset with MJF. Oh, MJF went too far. MJF is such a douchebag. A kid? You bullied a kid? Timeout. Let's break this down for a minute. Maybe I've just reached a point where the wrestling that I grew up with is dead and gone. Because this was happening all the time. Everyone was getting it during the Attitude Era, the Monday Night Wars. Women, old women, men, old men, kids, boy, girl, black, green, blue, yellow, white, Asian, Hispanic, it don't matter, Salvadorian, everyone was getting it. Everyone got it. But apparently, we've reached a point where throwing water or tequila or some liquid substance on a kid's pants is too far. Someone like MJF would definitely not work out in WWE. The more I think about it, the more I just realize he's not going to WWE. Because you think he's going to stop doing this? Under Triple H, this is why he's where he is. The reason why MJF is the world champion, is one of the hottest acts in wrestling, is because of stuff like this. He is an asshole. He pushes the boundaries. He crosses the line on a regular basis. If he can't do this, why do you want him? You want him to be the Miz? Fuck that. Nah, man. He should be crossing lines like this. It's not like he threw it in the kid's face. Then we would have an issue. That would probably be some litigation. But even if he did cross the line by throwing it in the kid's lap, AEW made up for it. I'm sorry. The moment Tony Khan got involved and said, free tickets. Oh, I'm good. Thank you. I'm no longer... Man, I got to meet my favorite wrestler too. If I bring in 3 kids right now, just name an age, 7, 8, 9, and I ask them, if I sat you down in this chair and let MJF throw some tequila on your pants, and as a result, you got free tickets, you got to meet your favorite wrestler, would you be upset about that? You know goddamn well they would be like, shit. They would probably cuss too. They'd be like, shit, go ahead, partner. Matter of fact, get you one of them little beer tugs. I'm not just joking. No, don't do that. Don't do that. But, this is what we're choosing to be angry about? Y'all, let the heels be heels. To me, this is far from the worst shit he's done. All the sexual gestures he's been making on TV, the horrible things he said. This is nowhere close to the worst thing he's done. He bullied a kid. Man, I remember back in the day when Ted DiBiase told I forgot what it was. It was like a little girl, some kid. I want you to bounce this basketball 10 times. If you do, I'll give you $500. The kid was like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And Ted DiBiase is just, encouraging him. Like, yeah, man, that's right. On the 9th bounce, he soccer kicked that basketball and said, ha ha ha, yo kids. Man, like, come on, man. The kid's okay. You can say he crossed the line by throwing water on a plant. I'm sorry, I'm going to keep saying water because I don't know. It's going to be hard for me to believe a woman snuck in tequila or bought tequila in a bottle and she was drinking it near her child. And on some off chance, MJF thought that was water and threw it on the kid. It's weird. Doesn't make it any better whether it's water or tequila, but he threw liquid on a fan, not a plant. That is crossing the line, especially nowadays, but that happens so much. That happened all the time. And it's water on his pants. Is this something we really want to be angry about? Especially since the kid got free tickets and got to meet his favorite wrestler. I think we'll be okay. We'll live. This is far from the worst thing MJF has done and most likely will do. I hope MJF comes out on Wednesday, finds that kid, and tells them that he's... No. I was going to say, call him a bastard. No, don't do that. That's going too far. He probably will. That seems like up MJF's alley. And because it is going too far, that's exactly what he will do. I'm sorry. Like, it's hard for me to find the rage in this. I just think we've reached a point where heels can't be heels no more. They can't garner the heat necessary to get people to hate them. And I love that MJF is saying, screw all that. I am going to do what I can to be hated. I will kick your baby in the uprights. Like Snitsky did. Remember Snitsky? It wasn't my fault. Remember that guy? He soccer kicked the baby into the crowd. Hilarious. It was a toy baby, not a real baby. Don't worry. But I like the fact that MJF is willing to go there. That's what makes him who he is. And if this was too far, then we might want to consider the fact that maybe wrestling doesn't work anymore. You don't have to do... It ain't about what he could have done. Wrestling should always be pushing the envelope. That's what made it popular. That's exactly what got it to what it was in the 90s. ECW, WCW, WWE were always pushing the envelope. If it's playing it safe, sure, you'll find a good audience and you'll get you a couple of sponsors, but are you growing? I love that MJF is willing to go there. Some of the greats were willing to go there. Shawn Michaels, oh my God. Stone Cold, The Rock. Some of the stuff that they said could not be said nowadays. But the best, Chris Jericho even, the best, saw a line and crossed it. How do you know where the line is if you're not willing to push the envelope? But apparently you can't throw water on a kid's pants. Because that's too far for wrestlers, for a heel. Again, I get it. It was not a plant. It was a fan. So, a line was crossed, which is typical of MJF. That's what he does. AEW made up for it. The moment they got involved and gave the kid tickets, and then he got to meet Powerhouse Hobbs. To me, the outrage is not necessary. This is just MJF being MJF. And quite frankly, if we're going to have him be our world champion, I need him to still be MJF. Because I don't know. I'm at the point now where people are everyone is so gung-ho about being PC. We can't do this, we can't do that. And they want to be social justice warriors and, be victims and play victimhood. Y'all. Okay, I understand that the world is screwed up. And we need to weaponize social media when it comes time for it. But don't weaponize it on everything. Okay? And for anything else, all this heat that MJF is giving, all this heat that you're giving to MJF and he's getting because of this, you already know he's going to say something on Wednesday. And I hope he does. Screw it. Weaponize it. Make some money off of it. The kid's fine. He got free tickets. I hope he does a segment. I hope there's a segment on Wednesday where he gets to meet MJF and MJF goes in harder. But we'll see. Give me your thoughts. How y'all feel about the segment? How'd you feel about the incident? Did you think he went too far? Was it one of those things where we're just being sensitive? I don't even like saying that. We're not being sensitive. We're just being a bit too reactive and trying to be, we just need to be victims. We love victimhood, and we need to attach ourselves to it. Because to me, I thought it was good heat. And I think MJF ultimately, even though he crossed the line, it's good heat for him. He's doing what he has to do. But was it too far? Y'all let me know. Thank you for watching. If you like what I had to say and you want more, do me a solid favor, like the video, subscribe, and click that bell to catch all my content when it comes out. And of course, follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, for I am the tickest of the talkest, and donate PayPal, Patreon, Cash App, and Venmo to help the channel out. As always, you are welcome to your Now Alyx's World. Whenever you're watching this, you can always come back, because this will always be a safe space for wrestling fans like you. Unless you're under 10. Just joking. But anyways, have a good day. I'm out. Peace.